Oh, what's good, YouTube? Y'all already know it's your boys. Them boys crazy. Y'all already know it's your boy Road to Rob up in this mug. Man, you know what I'm talking about.
Man, y'all already know what's going on. Know it's your boy Cameron Fish. Anytime you see our face, you know it's time for another reaction.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was a couple people, not a whole lot. It was y'all know we starting to do these with the reaction, just throw these in there with the reaction, just spice it up a little bit. But there was a couple people telling us about this Glock 9, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I seen a couple people react to it. Like I ain't never seen the video, but I just seen react to it. I seen like everybody going crazy about it, so I want to see. They say he like the biggest stepper. He one of the biggest steppers in Florida. I ain't from Florida. What?
I ain't gonna lie, I heard some stories now.
But what? Come on now, I'm trying to see who Glock 9 on.
We finna see.
That's my he facing life and
You gotta get in tune. See what's going on.
So the name, Glock 9. Yeah. I'm hearing that came from you always being on Channel 9 News. True or false?
That's true.
Yeah. You've been in jail 12 times.
Yeah. GTA, gun charges, burglaries. Shit, you leave your shit running at the stove and gonna jump in at me.
You're going to jail every 3 months. So you've actually lost police.
Yeah.
Like high-speed chasing.
Like, but I can't keep doing it.
No, you have no idea. You're gonna play that you have no idea that was in there.
Recently sworn in state attorney for Florida's 9th Judicial Circuit, Monique Worrell, filing 5 counts of attempted second degree against an Orlando rapper. Back in July, prosecutors say 20-year-old Jaquavia Smith opened fire on an Orlando home with a woman and her children inside.
Hey gang, what's good? Sad times in the AFNF camp right now, man.
My boy born in 2000?
steady. Them be them, you know what I'm saying?
Out here.
For real, dog. For real.
That boss Glock 9 ain't looking too good right now and maybe put away for a very long time. Hit songs, record deal, taking over the industry. So why does his street life keep following him, and what exactly is that street life that is burned into his habits? Today, we're going to explore the long rap sheet of Glock 9 that landed him behind bars and brought a stop to his takeover of the rap industry. Before his breakout hits like Crayola and 10%, Orlando, Florida rapper and AFNF head honcho, Glock 9 was already a face of the criminal element in the streets that plagued law enforcement at an early age. Before TK was doing the race, Glock 9 was already ramming police vehicles and carrying officers on a high-speed chase in his younger days.
Bro, in this bro, I know I know Glock 9 be talking his gangster talking and all that, but it's so crazy how it's not a it's like not a how can I put it, bro?
The only thing he talk about?
It ain't the type of you can tell when folks be on there just straight want to be gangster
like
rap.
You pushing it out.
You got 40 be on there. Hey,
don't be the one.
That's crazy. And that man really out here, you know what I'm saying? He be grooving on him. I mess with Glock 9.
Yeah, he bumping.
You've actually lost police.
Yeah.
Like high-speed chasing.
Yeah.
Really?
Whole bunch of time.
In the streets of Orlando.
Whole bunch of time.
Hold on, I ain't gonna even talk about it. I ain't gonna even talk about it.
Sometimes I don't even talk about it.
Molded him to be tough.
So you grew up in Orlando? All right. Kind of a rough upbringing?
Yeah.
Growing up with his moms and brothers, with a dad that was in and out of prison.
My daddy, jail, in and out of jail. I had like 3 other brothers.
Glock 9 would end up with an attraction to danger. His troublesome tendencies started showing early. At a young age, his love for cars already had his mindset on driving in video games to driving in real life. Glock 9 would begin sneaking his mom's car out late at night, but after getting sold out by the neighbors,
Like, turn the car and put it in like neutral and let it roll down a little thing, like soon as we roll down. I ain't gonna lie, my neighbors caught me one night.
the life of crime, which led him to being jailed over 12 times, began. From then forward, Glock 9's street cred began escalating as his run-ins with the law was getting out of control. He would try to escape his street life through rapping, but as his name on the beat scrolled louder,
I ain't gonna lie, that might be fresh or something.
Listen, bro, come on, dog. Bro, be fresh.
That might be fresh.
I used to always say that.
I'm real deal looking like,
Cause
I
he be
been
dressing,
he dressed like us.
Type stuff, I promise.
That's why I say it'd be crazy how folks be from different areas, but
still had this same type of swag.
Same type of sauce, man.
It's crazy.
his name in the streets. In 2015, the rapper would be arrested in connection with the shooting of a teenager and would be charged with battery with a firearm and unlawful discharge of a firearm. For a normal person, this would be a wake-up call after serving time in juvie. Glock 9 wasn't just a regular guy. In 2018, his arrest started overshadowing his fame. To law enforcement, he was no longer simply the rapper Glock 9. with the leader of a gang they labeled as one of the FBI's most wanted in Florida, AFNF, the Army, short for All Family, No Friends.
The FBI says they're going to be looking at all gangs in Orange County, but they're taking a key interest in the gangs 438 and the Army. Orange County Sheriff's detectives say they are behind the recent rash of here, and the FBI says...
Nah, them folks real deal be having these folks on the... These folks be... These folks, you would think these folks, cartel had these folks on these folks. On some real shit.
want to stop them.
Allegedly responsible for the hit of countless bodies between rival gang 438, a fellow Florida rapper Hot Boy, and the collateral damage taking innocent lives of 3-year-old.
Hold up, him and Hot Boy. Hold on. That's his rival? That's a rival?
Detectives say they are behind the recent rash of here, and the FBI says they want to stop them.
Allegedly responsible for the hit of countless bodies between rival gang 438, a fellow Florida rapper Hot Boy, and the collateral damage taking innocent lives of 3-year-old DeQuane James Felix Jr. and 14-year-old Dennis Joshua Atkinson.
Dang.
Disbelief sweeping over neighbors and family after learning a child was shot and killed last Hind Hills.
On the 3rd of October 2018, Glock 9 was pulled over after an on-duty officer on patrol in the area of West Colonial Drive and North Tampa Avenue saw what was 2 Dodge Challengers racing, one of which was Glock 9s doing 70 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. Glock 9 was tailed and pulled over at a red light where the officer smelled dope and searched the vehicle to find small amounts of...
What be so crazy to me, bro, is how you got some folks that real deal, like, get a certain amount of fame, you got buzz, you growing, but you still out here doing real life stuff. Like, you get what I'm saying?
And I'm
like
being,
they don't treat
real
it like they don't treat it like this how it is. Like, I'm famous now, or I'm getting buzz. They just like that's something totally different.
I'm keeping it real, bro. I'm keeping it a state. How I feel about that, bro, is it's 2 reasons why they do that. One, they real deal was in the streets, like for real, to the point if they can't leave the streets because the streets won't lead them. On some like they can stop doing this stuff, but somehow somebody gonna try to or do something. You know what I'm saying? And for 2, they young.
Yeah.
Because even if you in the streets tough, but you leave it and it's still chasing you, you still can try to fight it away. But the youngness, bro, them being young and still have to show that I'm the alpha dog is what real deal.
Yeah, really,
you see what I'm saying? Because usually when you older, you have, you know what I'm saying, somebody under you like that'll be like, man, nah, bro, you need to chill. But they all young, they all like, man, big dog, I'm gonna get big dog. He got that money. We thought it.
We out here.
Yeah, type stuff. It'd be crazy. I hate seeing it though.
Yeah, me too.
Which was Glock 9s doing 70 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. Glock 9 was tailed and pulled over at a red light where the officer smelled dope and searched the vehicle to find small amounts of pot and a black Glock 27 40 caliber loaded handgun with extended magazine and 10 rounds of 40 caliber ammunition beside the driver's seat where Glock 9 was at the wheel.
10 what the fuck?
His homies, Alvin James, Jaquez Smith, and Jeremiah Robinson were also in the car. Robinson tried to take the rap for the weapon, but officers wasn't buying it. Glock 9, being a convict for his past legal woes, was booked and charged with possession for more than 20 grams of ganja, possession of ganja greater than 20 grams, grand theft, and carrying a weapon.
Golly.
How would they grand theft if that's his car?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
How the GTA if that's his car?
Well, he's in possession of it. Cool. This guy right here. That's my gun, too. That it was in my seat. I put it right there. He was driving with it right under his right arm. That's my gun, too, so I ain't gonna let you. I put it on the seat. That's not mine.
Glock 9 will post bond.
Bro. You can tell for a real deal trying to pin a specific person because if somebody sitting here telling you, bro, this my gun.
Come on, dog.
They be like, all right.
For sure. If he wasn't a rapper,
nah, bro, we ain't buying it.
If he wasn't on, bro, come on, dog. Come on.
Don't fold one. All right, you going down.
All right, you going down. I don't care who gun it is. You all right, you going. For real.
$1,450 to be back out on the streets, only to return the hands.
My gun.
I put it right there. He was driving with it right under his right arm. That's my gun, too, so I ain't gonna let you. I put it on the seat. That's mine.
Glock 9 will post bond of $5,450 to be back out on the streets, only to return in the hands of the law 2 months later on the 20th of December when he was again tailed and pulled over at a light when cops noticed his car. A 2018 silver Cadillac XTS ran multiple stop signs. Glock 9 being the driver, had 2 homies in the car with him, Demetrius Cox Jr. and his mans that was with him in the last arrest, Jeremiah Robinson. Again, Glock 9's vehicle was searched, which led officers to find a clear bag with pot, and a compartment containing a black Diamondback weapon. Glock 9 was arrested for possession of a firearm.
But see, that's why, like I said, it's some that's smart then.
Yeah.
That's why I say the young mentality come in. You know what I'm saying?
And possession of firearm with ammunition again. Glock 9's charges were getting longer and more serious. After posting bond at $4,150, he was back to sending shade to his ops and living his reckless lifestyle.
That nigga Fulio, I will beat your ass with my hands, nigga, on my granddad. I beat that boy with my hands. I don't need no pistol for that boy. That's on my fire, nigga. We can anywhere, what?
And sure enough, yet again, the law caught up to him. On the 31st of May 2019, officers would catch Glock 9 with the same offense.
Might did some every year, didn't it?
Every month.
Dang.
Every month. Every 2-3 months. Every 2-3 months they might back in there. Every 60 days.
After not respecting traffic signs along the area of Columbia Street and Goldwyn Avenue.
And see, every time he's getting stopped it's because of traffic signs, lights, like
and like you said, bro, like you said, that's kind of that young man's side.
Yeah,
but you got some,
because you know you got to move a certain way.
You got some that don't know better, and then you got some who just don't care.
Just don't care.
I feel like this just, you don't care.
Yeah, he don't.
Because like you said, every time you get caught, it's stupid stuff. Like, like you said, traffic violations or something like that. Like, come on, bro.
2018 Range Rover Velar. Upon realizing Glock 9 was driving with a damaged front windshield, a traffic stop was conducted on the vehicle. This time, only Glock 9 was in the whip, and the scent of his favorite herb resulted in a search by the officer. Glock 9 would be patted down, where the officer found a bag of dope in his boxers, but what really did him in were the 3 guns found when the officer searched his vehicle.
They finding the same stuff.
Every time.
And it's crazy because anytime it was him and somebody else, it'd be a little bit of weed and a gun. Now you by yourself, you got 3 guns in the car.
3 guns and plenty of weed.
A Glock 27 40 caliber, which was ran and found stolen out of an Orange County case, a MP Bodyguard 380 caliber, and another Glock 27 40 caliber. Glock 9 was living up to his name.
That's crazy.
Glock 9 was arrested and charged with a whopping 17 charges, spanning from possession of ganja with intent to sell, possession of ganja greater than 20 grams with the weapon, grand theft, and possession of a firearm by a delinquent and felon. After bonding out for $47,000, reality seemed to hit Glock 9 about the route he was going down.
I thought about that when I
47K?
recently went into
Okay.
but I can't keep doing it.
Beginning to realize if he continued as he was, then his life might be lost within the prison system. With his music still going hard,
God, my boy, every time I be seeing for rock, I just hate seeing what them folk doing. I be like,
come on, like,
man, I just be like, just chill for me, bro, just chill.
Might just cool it just a little bit.
Boy, I sure hate seeing the boy. God.
he was focus his mind in that direction. But old habits die hard for Glock 9. He would get caught in Miami with possession of a weapon on January 3rd, starting off 2020 with a bang. Glock 9 was running through cases like getting arrested and doing jail time was a prize. Not soon after his release from his last arrest in Miami, an arrest warrant would be issued for Glock 9, which would later be held on May 11, 2020 for possession of ammunition by a felon and possession of a controlled substance. Glock 9 seemed to be running out of his luck, having his bond revoked when he got pointed out by an eyewitness, Latoya I. Smith, as a suspect in the shooting up of a home with a mother and her children. On July 23, 2020, officers responded to a female caller at 4440 Bleasdale Avenue relating to someone carrying out an attempted hit target to her son, Anthony Williams, who's Glock 9's cousin and rapper known as Cudham Reese. Latoya states jealousy as the main reason why Glock 9 aimed for her son. Glock 9 will be charged with 5 counts.
And that's another thing that I low-key don't like, which I can't blame the parents. I mean, that's a mom. Of course she's gonna take up for her child. But it's like, bro, some parents know that their kids be on.
They know what their kids do.
Like, bro, jealousy, dog. Like, come on, bro. I'm not saying that's not true. But if he have all the money and the fame, if they saying Glock 9 was jealous, that's why he shot his cousin.
I guess.
I don't.
Let me go back so I can make sure.
By a felon and possession of a controlled substance. Glock 9 seemed to be running out of his luck, having his bond revoked when he got pointed out by an eyewitness, Latoya I. Smith, as a suspect in the shooting up of a home with a mother and her children. On July 23, 2020, officers responded to a female caller at 4440 Bleasdale Avenue relating to someone carrying out an attempted hit target to her son, Anthony Williams, who's Glock 9's cousin and rapper known as Cudham Reese. Latoya states jealousy as the main reason why Glock 9 aimed for her son. Glock 9 will be charged with 5 counts of attempted hits to the 2nd degree with the firearm and was a main suspect in the hit on the residence. Cudham Reese remains solid that there isn't any beef between the two.
How did this whole thing with you and Glock 9
basically, Glock 9 pretty much sent his cousin not to get the dude. Is what they saying.
Oh.
That's what they saying. So,
okay.
The mother was saying that Glock 9 sent a hit out on him over jealousy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what she's saying.
Yeah.
So this Glock 9 cousin, I guess he sent, Glock 9 was supposed to send him to handle bro, whatever.
I don't know why people think I'm beef with him. That's the thing on the internet. They think I'm beef with him. I'm really not beef with him. All that just like entertainment stunt, just for publicity.
But Glock 9 continues to accuse Cudham Reese and his mom for falsely accusing him.
They be dumb.
Hold on, time out. So now they I got it confused. Never mind. So
I thought it was Glock 9 was.
So now so you was right.
Yeah,
you was right.
Cause they said he owned his cousin in the known whatever.
That's him though.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he done known his cousin is.
So they
were beefing with each other, and he shot at him.
Right.
I'm guessing he sent the hit out, or Glock 9 did the hit with somebody.
Yeah, with somebody. Oh,
yeah, over here on this type stuff.
And these my cousin though.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
And then booked by the feds.
On some honey shit. Shoot up that whole house, man. That whole know we shot up her house, but I don't know why she trying to, you feel me? And they don't even supposed to be speaking about this shit on live, but bro, listen.
Glock 9's bond for the attempted hit charge was initially set at $25,000 before being raised to $35,600.
Your bond?
That's the only thing I don't mess with about this situation when we shot the house kids. Now, this the only thing I don't mess with. You gonna do your thing, make sure you know who you shooting at, bro. Come on now.
You feel me? And they don't even supposed to be speaking about this shit on live, but bro, listen.
Glock 9's bond for the attempted hit charge was initially set at $25,000 before being raised to $35,600.
Your bond on these charges is $25,000 on count 1.
Following up on the case and search for Glock 9, officers would visit Glock 9's grandfather's home with a search warrant to find the gun used in the shooting at the home. Glock 9 messed up, using the address in recent bond paperwork and another time in the past. The gun was recovered at the home along with a machine gun. It was a custom pattern and colored Glock 22 40 caliber handgun. Law enforcement wasn't letting up off Glock 9, going as far as scanning through his Instagram, and there it was. The same gun posted by Glock 9 in the pic he posted up. The gun in question can also be seen in the YouTube vlog of Glock 9 and his gang AFNF. Glock 9 was back in a familiar place again, right back in the radar of law enforcement. Charged with possession of a Draco and ammo by a felon with
my
the
whole thing is, bro, they went to the my granddad house and found the gun. It's too easy, bro.
Cause you know that what he was using is the
address.
Yeah, address. He used it twice.
Yeah.
It's the
But
bill
I'm
address.
just saying, why is it there, bro? You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say police, bro. They be knowing that. He can't use this address, but this ain't his home.
Let me go.
Like, let me check this out. Or on some real stuff, they probably called. And you know, police is slick. They'll call. Is that there? Oh no, he not here at the moment. Just to see who it is. Okay, this sound like they probably his granddad. Oh yeah, this is granddad. You know the folk be having.
I'm just saying.
Folks ain't slick, bro.
The gun,
he just gotta move different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying the gun was there though. Like they found that junk.
And then, like I said, he young. I'm not saying he dumb, but he young, so he probably think, man, the fuck,
Man, I'm
dead, man, the
straight.
fuck, like, don't fight on that.
I'm gonna be out soon.
$1 bond. On August 20th, 2020, law enforcement went on to obtain a warrant to test the DNA of the gun samples to that of Glock 9, and the request was granted. After testing a swab sample from Glock 9 on August 28th, the results implicated Glock 9 as one of the possible male suspects that could have been in possession of the gun, and an open warrant was issued. At this point, things were going
But see, I hate when they do that possible stuff, bro. Like, I hate that, bro. For real. It's the same that, no, I don't say that.
A warrant to test the DNA of the gun samples to that of Glock 9, and the request was granted. After testing a swab sample from Glock 9 on August 28th, the results implicated Glock 9 as one of the possible male suspects that could have been in possession of the gun, and an open warrant was issued. At this point, things were going further downhill for the 10% rapper, and only got worse soon after. An attempt would be made on Glock 9's life by his ops Hot Boy and 438. I break the beef down between the two in detail in an earlier vid I did, so you can catch up on that. And trust me, you won't want to miss out on that. So after this video, be sure to check that out. I'll place the link in the description. But yeah, Glock 9 survived unharmed, but was also arrested. The open warrant came back to haunt him.
More than 24 hours after a shooting at the Mall at Millennia, 19-year-old Trayvon Graham sits in jail charged with attempted first-degree. Orlando police say more than 24 hours after a shooting at the Mall at Millennia, 19-year-old Trayvon Graham sits in jail charged with attempted first-degree. Orlando police say one of his intended targets was 20-year-old Jaquarius Smith, a local rapper known as Glock 9. Investigators say he had a warrant out in connection with this shooting in July on Bleasdale Avenue in Orlando, where a home was shot up with people inside.
He was booked and released on $300 bond, but things were already set in motion for the major indictment that was soon to come. On October 14, 2020, Glock 9 would have another run-in with the law after the red Dodge sedan he was being driven in around Bethune Avenue and Eccleston Street had tipped below the AS1 line. This led to the driver, Damara Vega, being questioned about a gun found in the vehicle, and she eventually would give up info stating the gun was Glock 9's. He was booked again for possession by a felon. On January 2021, Glock 9's lifestyle finally came full circle. The new state attorney for Florida's 9th Judicial Circuit, Monique Worrell, came after Glock 9 after being sworn into office on January 8. She filed for 5 counts of an attempted hit, which at this time has Glock 9 held behind bars, awaiting his fate in the pending case.
I will well and faithfully perform.
Recently sworn in state attorney for Florida's 9th Judicial Circuit, Monique Worrell, filing 5 counts of attempted second degree against an Orlando rapper. Back in July, prosecutors say 20-year-old Jaquarius Smith opened fire on an Orlando home with a woman and her children inside, although no one was struck.
Glock 9 continues to claim his innocence, debunking all gang leader claims to his squad, AFNF, the Army.
I feel like they just saying I'm a leader, like they trying to say I'm a gang leader, but I'm not no gang leader. I'm 20 years old. All these wrong behind me, all these people who they trying to say I'm leading.
Glock 9 has had multiple chances to turn from where he was headed, but he just couldn't seem to leave that life behind. Now, his entire life may be spent behind a jail cell. I'll be following the case to keep you guys updated on the outcome with the rebel Glock 9.
People want to see me fail, but when success is like destined for you, you can't stop it.
That wraps it up for this vid. Let me know in the comments which other real steppers you want to be covered in an upcoming video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.
This person. So my boy sitting in this gym right now.
I'm supposed to say that man there right now. Oh, I see, man. That's crazy, dog. Don't phobia.
I ain't gonna know that man was out here.
But it's crazy because most of his charges, bro, was petty charges, like, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say charges. Most of the reason why he got stopped, like running the stop sign, speeding, red lights, like, you know what I'm saying,
like
stuff you could avoid it easily.
So avoid getting caught.
Cause it was most of his gun and drug charges.
It's like really, it started with them traffic violations or whatever, then it led to other stuff. Like we always finding weed in the car. We always finding guns in the car.
Type stuff.
Now, what he dealing with right now though? Man, that's tough. That's all I can say about this. I ain't look like. I mean, Hey, I ain't gonna look like 9 out here. That's all I can say.
Bro, can get 5 to 10 per charge, and shit. Hey, if y'all like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the race, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy, them boy crazy, and we out.